So I'm Dr. Lutz Mary, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to take the subject CS 335. The subject title is Cloud Computing. This is an elective for third year, 5th semester students for Regulation 2021. The topic I'm going to take is NIST Cloud Computing Reference Architecture. It's a conceptual reference model. So it represents the overall view of the NIST Cloud Computing Reference Architecture, so which is going to identify the major actors, their activities and functions in cloud computing. So the diagram in the next slide, it depicts a generic higher level architecture and is to facilitate the understanding of the requirements, uses, characteristics and standards of consumer, cloud provider, then cloud auditor, cloud carrier and cloud broker. So every actor is as I hope you are know about object oriented analysis and design. As an actor, each and every actor is an entity, a person or an organization that participates in the interaction, transaction or a process and or performs the task in the cloud. So who are all the five major actors? Who are all they? So cloud consumer, cloud provider, cloud carrier, cloud auditor and cloud broker. We will see what are the roles and functionalities. So we will see one by one. Actor is a cloud consumer. So a person or an organization that maintains a business relationship with and uses a service from cloud providers. Who is a cloud provider? A cloud provider is a second actor, a person or an organization or an entity responsible for making a service available to interested parties. Cloud auditor, a party that can conduct independent assessment of cloud services, information system operations, performance and security of the cloud implementation. So the fourth actor is cloud broker, an entity that manages the use, the performance and delivery of the cloud service. He is one of the main actors. So he is responsible for the how to manage the use and performance and delivery of the cloud service, and negotiates. They will provide the SLA, service level agreement between cloud provider and cloud consumer. He will be acting as a broker, as a mediator, as a cloud carrier, an intermediary that provides connectivity and transport of the cloud services from cloud providers to cloud consumers. NIST Cloud Computing Reference Architecture has 5 performers, as I said earlier. So each performer is an object that contributes to a transaction or method. Cloud service provider. Who are they? A group or an object that delivers cloud services to cloud consumers or end users. So what it provides? It offers various components of cloud computing. Cloud computing consumers purchase a growing variety of cloud services from cloud service providers. There are various categories of cloud based services. IaaS providers, so infrastructure as a service. So what they offer in this model, the cloud service provider offer infrastructure components that will exist in an on-premises data center. It should be available in the data center itself. These components consist of servers, networking and storage as well as the virtualization layer. So next one is the software as a service provider. What will they provide? As the name implies it, they provide a wide sequence of business technologies such as HRM, human resource management software, CRM, customer relationship management software, all of which the SAS vendor hosts and provides services through the internet. PaaS, as I said earlier, it's a platform as a service. So the vendor offers cloud infrastructure and services that can access to perform many functions. So what the functions they will do? In PaaS, services and products are mostly utilized in software development. PaaS providers offer more services than IaaS provider. So what will they provide? They provide OS, middleware along with the application stack to the underlying infrastructure. So what may be the role of the actor cloud carrier? The mediator who provides the connectivity and the transport of cloud services within the cloud service providers and cloud consumers. So it allows access to the services of the cloud through internet networks, telecommunication and other access devices. So network and telecom carriers are a transport agent that can provide the distribution. So SLA the consistent level of services provided when the cloud provider set up a service level agreement with a cloud carrier. In general, carrier may be required to offer dedicated and encrypted connections. This is for so cloud broker. So to do the service intermediation, service aggregation, and service outreach. A cloud auditor, an entity that can conduct independent assessment of cloud services, security, performance, and information system operations. So cloud service provider can be evaluated. The performance will be evaluated by service auditors in terms of privacy impact, security control, and performance. Cloud auditor can make an assessment of the security controls in the information system. So what they are going to determine? They are going to determine the extent to which the controls are implemented correctly, how far it's working fine. So operating as planned and constructing the desired outcome with respect to meeting the security necessities for the system. There are three major roles of cloud auditor: security audit, privacy impact audit, and performance audit. So cloud consumer, so he is the one or the end user who utilizes services provided by cloud service provider. They set up the service level contract SLA between the cloud provider. It pays per use. The cloud is pay per use on demand for the services provisioned. Measured services utilized by the consumer. So in this overall, a set of organizations having mutual regulatory constraints will perform a security and risk assessment for each use case of cloud mitigation deployments. So cloud consumers can cover terms concerning the QoS, security, and remedies for performance failures. So it provides a list of SLAs. These are the services we will provide. The cloud provider will have the service level agreement. So it's a set of limitations or boundaries and obligations that consumers must accept. Thank you. Thanks for your patient listening.